Mishima Moore. I'm the co-founder, and it is such a pleasure to welcome you all, to welcome all the new faces, to welcome all the new speakers. Such a multi-dimensional, multi-generational, multi-informational event. And I hope you've had a chance, or if you'll have a chance today, to explore all 3 floors. There's so much going on. I was thinking, as I was walking up here, we need to make it longer, because it's already almost over. And it's like, what? We do have tomorrow also post-conference. And there will be DVDs. We still have them. Available of this event and many of the other events over the weekend. And they'll be available generally downstairs near the registration. Tim sets up down there. Oh, well, so exciting. You know, yesterday we had the Starseed panel. And I have to say, I was so impressed. I walked in, and here's this panel of all these young women who were so present, so confident, and had so much wonderful information to share. The room was standing room only. It was like such a big wow, really. I loved it. And I love the fact that the information is coming through a whole new generation. We've been doing this a long time, and so it's very exciting to welcome you and to welcome your energy, because we're all kindred spirits. You know, we're only on this planet for a really short time. So it looks like, oh, young and old, but right? It's all this particular period of time that we came down for to make the changes. Our next speaker, I'm sure many of you are familiar with her. I was searching around for her online. Stargirl, the Practical Witch, I loved it, right? I'm an astrologer, so meeting a sister astrologer is really exciting for me, and I love to hear the new information coming through. So I would love you to put your hands together and give a warm, wonderful 2023 Conscious Life Expo welcome to Anita Sirene.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anita, and I know you guys are probably here from a YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be here because I really believe that psychic mediumship is something everyone can do in their own life, and you really don't have to be a psychic medium to do it, and you really don't need me. And I just want to tell you how I do it so you can start predicting things in your own life. And I want to preface this by saying that not all of you are going to agree with me or share my beliefs, and that's totally okay, but I can only give you my experience and from my point of view. But if you have different beliefs, or if you don't necessarily agree with everything I say, that's completely okay. After this, I also want to meet each and every one of you. I'm going to be I'm going to read each and every one of you and give you your own prediction card as well. So, yeah. And I just want to say thank you so much for being patient with me. This is like one of my first times doing this, so I'm very nervous, but I'm really glad I'm in a room with my tribe and people who resonate with me. So the first thing I want to point out is I am very grounded. I don't believe in a lot of spiritual things. I'm very much grounded in reality. And I think that's something that's really important to know when you're doing psychic work, is because sometimes we might want to see things that aren't there, or that might seem like, for instance, how many of you have heard of twin flames? Okay, now I'm going to call out some of you from the crowd, okay? Who wants to tell me what twin flames are? No one? Come on. Okay, come here. Here. I know what people think it is, or I know what the definition I think is.
Oh my Lord, why is this happening?
No, me too. It's
I thought you were going to just make me stand. So the way that I believe most people say twin flames are is that it's one soul incarnated in just two separate bodies, and it's divine and karmic, and there's like that otherworldly draw towards them, whether they're for your good or not, right?
Yeah.
For your soul to learn, because they're a part of you. Okay.
Exactly it. Thank you so much. No, that was amazing. So yes, what she said is absolutely correct. But there is a lot of, I think sometimes when we sometimes get too magical in the woo-woo land, sometimes we will will think that someone is our twin flame when they're not. And a twin flame is essentially like a big time romantic soulmate where you're supposed to handle all of their abuse and nastiness, but that's not what love is. So I think that there needs to be a good balance between believing in the magical and also being very grounded and practical. And I think that that's why I'm called Stargirl, the practical witch, because, you know, sometimes when we have too much of magical thinking, we will actually go into relationships that are very abusive and call it a twin flame relationship. I've definitely been there. Some of you guys who knows me from the beginning of my channel, yeah. So that's something I had to learn. So I want to preface this speech by saying that it's really important to be grounded. That's number one before you start predicting your own life. To make sure that you're being very practical and grounded. Otherwise, it can lead you to some really messed up places. So how many of you here believe in twin flames or have a twin flame? That's beautiful. Who wants to share their twin flame story? Come on, I'm nervous too. Okay, who wants to share from the crowd? That's a really good question. So, a soulmate relationship is a kindred spirit. There's someone you're really compatible with, and but they're very different than you. They're almost like, apples and oranges. But if you put apples and oranges in a fruit salad, it tastes really good together. A twin flame is a mirror reflection of yourself, and essentially they mirror to you your energy, and they're a really great tool of self-awareness. So how many of you in the crowd, just asking, just want you to think about it, how many of you feel like you're really self-aware and you understand what your energy is like, how you impact other people, how you come off to other people, just as a show of hands? That's really, really, really good. So a twin flame is a really good mode of self-awareness because they will move like you, they will talk like you, they'll have the same style as you, the same energy as you, and it really helps you understand yourself in a mirror reflection. So that's a twin flame relationship essentially. But that doesn't mean you're supposed to be Sid and Nancy and kill yourself in the Chelsea Hotel or anything like that. But essentially, the reason why I'm going off about soulmate and twin flames, it's been heavily on my mind recently, is because I feel like the universe works magic through other people that come into your life, regardless of what the label is, regardless of if it's a twin flame or soulmate. I think magic happens through your connection with other people, like me and your connection. This is magic, even if it's not romantic. And I think that when magical connections occur, a lot of synchronicity will start to appear in your life that will lead you to these people, because people are keys that unlock a door in your destiny. And I strongly believe that. And, your best friend isn't just your best friend. That is a connection that is meant to be in your life. Both of you, whether you realize it or not, your higher selves agreed to help in this world. And I think the most important thing in the world is relationships, and realizing the magical significance of them. And essentially, in today's speech, I'm not going to keep it too long because I want to meet most of you guys for most of it. But I just want to open your mind to the magic that surrounds you in your relationships. So how many of you here are here alone? Okay, good. I'm not the only one. And how many of you are here with like a best friend or a twin flame? See, it's rare. It's rare. It's a beautiful thing. So essentially, the first thing about predicting your life and understanding it is getting grounded. Be very practical and realistic. Don't get into magical thinking. That's the first thing. Then after that, the second thing is understanding numerical patterns, and that synchronicity is not a coincidence. It really is not. So what the first thing I want you guys to do to start predicting your life is I want you to think of a sign that you want to start seeing right before something really magical and a turn of destiny happens. I'll give you an example. Mine is the four-leaf clover. Whenever I'm about to meet something or someone that's going to change my destiny, I see the four-leaf clover. And so it could be anything. It could be horses. It could be a specific number pattern like 1111. It could be hearing a certain song on the radio. It could be anything. But I want you to set something in your brain where you're like, okay, God, or whatever you believe in. I believe in God. It doesn't matter if you don't, because it's not, everybody's beliefs are going to be different. But whatever you see as a higher source, I want you to think about a sign that you're going to see right before you know a big fate of turn of destiny is going to happen. Just in your heart, think of something. If you need more time, that's fine. Just any sign that works for you. So does anyone want to share, for those of you, do you have like a certain sign that speaks to your heart, just as an example? Yes. Yes, I love that.
Every single time I have to make a mistake or something like that, I always see it. It tells me that it never fails.
Really? That's beautiful. I love that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, once you get that sign, I need you to suspend disbelief. I am someone, trust me guys, I'm not going to be sitting here and there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm very, as you guys probably have heard, I have a Moon-Saturn conjunction. I'm very grounded in reality. I'm very not quick to believe in woo-woo stuff. So if I believe in something, it's because I've seen it happen realistically in my life. I'm not one to just be like, oh, I got, I don't know, sleep paralysis, and I saw some gray aliens, so now I believe in aliens. I have to practically see it work in my life. And this is one of those things that I've seen work. And you would be surprised when you set that sign that you're going to see how much the universe will start coming through. You just have to set the intention to see it. So I'm trying to decide how personal I want to get today. How many of my secrets I want to share? Okay, I'll give you guys a story example because this is going to start happening in your life today. So I was walking a very dark path recently. I was walking down Hollywood Boulevard about 2 months ago. And so I was going for a nose job consultation. I know it's not very spiritual of me to say, but I'm just being honest. I was going to Hollywood for a nose job consultation. And on the plane there, the whole plane had four-leaf clovers. The theme was four-leaf clovers. And I was like, okay, this is strange. This is my stroke of destiny symbol. And I was quick to dismiss it. I was like, be logical. No, it could just be wishful, magical thinking. But then I randomly was walking down Hollywood Boulevard, and I ran into somebody who told me essentially how to get off the dark path that I was on. And then I saw my name on the Hollywood star next to where he was standing. Friendship, it's not romantic. You know, I would tell you if it was. I would go on there and make a mukbang or something. And then I saw my name, and then I was like, wait, this is the second synchronicity. And then I was so resistant to it because I was sketched out, but then I started just seeing more synchronicities, and they taught me how to really be more in control of my mind and not rely so much on destructive things in order to get through my day, because I do have a tendency to be very self-destructive, and I suffer from, which a lot of you probably do, anxiety, depression, childhood trauma, which really causes us to act in ways that are not conducive to our health, not because we're bad people or we have bad morals or bad character, but because sometimes we can be, just the demons can be very loud. So this person, I feel, was divinely put into my life to really help, and all the signs led up to it. So whatever you're going through in your life, if you need a miracle, if you need destiny to come in, if you need God to really show themselves to you, I know it sounds magical and impossible, but I'm telling you, if I believe in it, it's because it's real. And if you need a stroke of destiny to tell you what your life purpose is, who your soulmate is, what your talents are, where you're supposed to go, think of that lucky sign you're going to see right before God shows you a path in life. And I promise you, God is going to show you that sign. And it's not just going to be one synchronistic thing, okay? It's going to be multiple synchronistic things that happen in a row that's undeniable. You know, seeing your name on a Hollywood star right next to the person you're supposed to be near, someone who's going to change your life. And I'm telling you right now, if you're in this room, it's because you need to hear this message. And I'm telling you, like, if you set that sign in the next 30 days, in the next 30 days, God is going to show whatever God you believe in. Whether you believe in starseeds, if you believe in consciousness, that's not my place. I don't believe in evangelizing people, because I think everybody has their own idea of what God is. But if you want to know what your God is, when life becomes really, really hard, when you've hit rock bottom, when you're going through dark night of the soul, what belief system gets you out of it? It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's Christianity, Judaism, Islam, New Age. It doesn't matter. It matters about what is true for you when it comes to God when you're in a really, really low state. How many of you have been through the lowest state of your life where you didn't think you were going to make it? Okay. And did you have something that got you out of it? Yeah. Okay. So one person's truth is going to be different than my truth. I don't believe in the whole knocking on people's door and telling them they're going to go to hell. But my truth was, when I was alone, I was going through my second divorce, I really thought I wasn't going to make it in 2021. And God really got me out of it. And so, you know, when you've become firm in your belief systems, that's how you're really going to increase your psychic gifts. It doesn't matter what the belief system is, but you have to pick something that you believe in. You can't. Have you guys ever seen The Mummy with Brendan Fraser? Yeah. Okay. Do you remember the scene in The Mummy where the guy's like pulling out all of his faith necklaces right before he dies? You don't want to be like that guy. You want to have a set faith. It doesn't matter what it is. And Brendan Fraser is fun AF. Okay, just saying. Okay. But when you grow that solid faith system that comes through a dark night of the soul, that's when your psychic gifts really increase, because you know that your God, your belief is not going to let you down with the signs. Sometimes when you're really lost and you don't have a set belief system, like I was at the beginning of my channel, you'll read into signs that lead you towards dark paths. So that's why I think that's really important. But does anyone have any questions that they have for me that they want me to answer to clarify what we talked about today? Yes.
Do you have any particular
I do them? That's a good question. Going outside by the beach or in the woods, meditation, also just being harsh with yourself, like not being too magical. Like, I know this is going to be bad, but if you guys are here, I know you guys are my tribe. Like, fantasizing about marrying a celebrity, like just getting really grounded in yourself. Like, okay, that's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Um, um, so, yeah. Okay, so what other questions? Yes. That's a good. What's your name? Akase. It's nice to meet you. Okay, so for me, it's not going to be the same for everybody, but for me, it was God and really like developing a relationship with God. Like your God is your best friend, whatever God that is. I don't think that my intuition, like sometimes you can be really gifted. Like a lot of you, I feel, are really gifted psychically, and you can have those natural gifts, but if you don't have that relationship with God, it can quickly turn into psychosis. So I would say like a relationship with God, any God. And how you develop that is by spending 15 minutes a day reading your Bible, reading the Torah, reading whatever, meditation, channeling ETs. It doesn't matter, but you have to make everything. You are your routines. Period. Your identity, who you are, your energy is the routines that you do. And just like you have an exercise routine, there needs to be a spiritual routine. And if you asked me 5 years ago, I would have laughed at that. I've been like, get out of here, like whatever, American Psycho stuff. But it's true. um, so, yeah, just dedicating 15 minutes a day to your spirituality. Does anyone else? Yes. So I just want to clarify, is the question, do I follow tarot or astrology? Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so I think it's really important when you're learning astrology to learn tropical and Vedic. You want to learn as much as you can the first year. And then once you get the facts of it, then your brain will start to make interpretations naturally from more of a channeled place. But the first year that you learn astrology, it's going to be mainly learning the facts, being very uncreative, who KRS Astrology. He's such a good source for astrology on YouTube. Um, so just learning factual information, and then once you build up facts about astrology in your brain, your creative mind will start to kick in after a year, and you'll start to make your own interpretations. But the first year, just straight dry facts. Aries means this. So who here knows their rising sign? That's a good question, by the way. Thank you. What's your rising sign? Stop, really? Okay. I really like your style. My son Mars is in Sag, so I was like, oh, that's why. Okay. How many of you resonate with your astrology sign? Okay. I want to know what your astrology sign is and why you resonate with it. And why do you resonate with it? Jim Morrison is a Sagittarius. Do you resonate with Jim Morrison? Blunt, honest, straightforward, philosophical. So are you two related? Stop, really? She's like, oh my gosh. I love your cheetah print, by the way. So cute. Yes. Okay, so who knows who else has does anyone resonate with their zodiac sign? Yeah. Wait, are you a Taurus in Vedic and Gemini in tropical? Oh, wow. Stop. Okay, we have the same rising sign. Yeah. We're like the twins. Come here. I've never actually met another person who shared my rising sign in person. I want to see. Okay.
Hi, nice to meet
It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so you're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You are too.
Hey. So can you guys tell that we share the same rising? Yeah. See? Thank you. Okay, so does anyone? Yes, Lauren. Absolutely. What do you feel you might be? So, what's been happening in your life recently that, because then I can maybe help you?
It's not easy. So when you were talking about, I watch your videos when I auction me is a symbol of my grandpa. Him and I broke up last night. So, but yeah, it would help to at least know my rising a little bit.
So, I felt something when I was like just listening to you. I feel like Saturn, because Saturn is in Aquarius and Sidereal, I really feel twin flames are getting together. And I feel like the reason why you guys broke up is because there is a divine match for you. I don't want to share too much because I don't have the license to do so for other people, but I have noticed people are going through a lot of breakups and like literally right after they're meeting their partner who they have like a line of mission with. So yeah, do you feel?
Yeah, there's been weird signs, but like I said, like everything else is aligning so fast and coming like full speed. I just got offered my.
Yes, I love that. So what's the career opportunity?
So I've traveled 31 countries solo. So I feel like that's just a thing. He has a huge YouTube channel, and he interviews people, and he wants to take his channel worldwide. So he said I could.
Is this romantic?
No, he's like 65 years old. I mean, I'm not really into like older men like that. But no, but his girlfriend just got shot. Happening like good, bad, in between, and I'm just like all strong here. So we're all reflections of each other. I see it all the time.
Thank you so much for being vulnerable and sharing that. It's gonna be okay. It's always darkest before the dawn, right? Yeah. So if you're hitting like rock bottom and life really sucks, that's a really good sign, right? Like, um, when I was in Nashville, I was in a really abusive relationship. Like, this dude was not just a narcissist because I didn't like him. He's like a legit narcissist. And I had no money. I thought I was going to be homeless. I lost my job because he was in control of my job. And I literally was like, okay, like, this is it. I'm going to kill myself. And then God put a divine hand and just like pulled me out of it. And I truly believe that when moments in your life are super dark, like something really good is about to happen. So sometimes, I don't know, sometimes like when things are getting bad, I'm almost like, good, because like I know like things are going to change for the better because life is like, so that's all I really had speech wise because I hate long blah 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 blah. So I really want to meet all of you. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that and write your predictions on the card. I just need a second to go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna meet each and every one of you. I hope that's cool with you. So okay, thank you. Okay, so for those moderating the room, is that okay if I go to the bathroom real quick before I like meet everybody? Or like,
it's exactly how I thought it would be. Like everything like like I see in the movies, like real life, as if in the movie you see what it's very different from the real life. That's it. Yeah. See you soon. Soon, I don't know. Bye.
My name's Anne. Jessica. Ryan and Jessica.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Absolutely. They're actually tarot cards. Oh, they're not your cards. No. They're just regular playing cards.
So I'm gonna finish this in the hallway because the room needs to be emptied out for the next presenter. But I'll meet you guys out there.
Is there a way to contact you?
I don't do personal readings, but I'll be here like the rest of the day.
Do you have a booth?
I don't, but I'm gonna be here like walking around the rest of the day.
Maybe at the after party.
Yeah. Exactly.
See what's up. Thank you. Hey. 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 Check 1 1 1 1. Hey. Check. 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 To all of the 3 people in this room, can you hear me? Yeah! One day I'll be a presenter. Hey, 1 2, check. Hey, check 1. check one, question mark.